He dead.
Fuck!
Ran Rhino into.
They know each other in the biblical sense. Serge, while it was a very funny bit where you pretended like you did know what's going on, I'm supposed to remind you that our mic
I
check
didn't
says
know
that.
what was going on.
It's a really funny bit, man.
I have adhood.
Your brain just literally
Adhood?
steps out of your head for a minute. You could be talking to Serge and he will be just
Yeah. For sure.
You're like, yeah, and you're like, I have no idea what you said.
Especially when he does active listening. I
Yeah.
know he's not.
He's
No,
not.
I'm like,
You're like astro projecting
like,
somewhere.
Stop projecting.
You're just
And I
literally
know
not
you
in the
are.
room.
I mean, if he was Martian, he would be like having a whole different conversation ahead with someone
you
else.
would know. That's why I would survive on that world. They probably kill their
It would just be
ADHD
static.
babies.
You're like, Serge,
They don't allow their ADHD babies to live. Hi.
what up, y'all? It's the Normies coming at you with just a little bit of the Young Justice. Season 4, Episode 3, Violated.
Volatile.
Volatile. It's the Violator. Volatile. Sorry.
It's Volition.
Oh my god.
Violator.
Oh my god.
Is that your new
New
name?
hero name.
Not at all.
That is, yeah, that one's, I don't know about that one.
Not a good
He's
one.
automatically evil.
Violated.
Not invited to the cookout.
Alright, my name is Volatile.
It is me. Prepare your Hannisters for the Bannisters. Get railed.
No.
This is Supermarket.
This is Raj Al Ghul. I don't have ADHD. I have AD4K.
84K. Nice.
Look, guys, we're gonna jump straight into this one.
Wait,
because-
why aren't you what was
Oh, my
it?
bad. East for
East to
Crease
East-
to offer.
to
East
offer.
to offer.
It could be Chris
Crease.
Top Her. Oh no, that's not Chris
You
Top Her.
could.
I will. Anyway, we're gonna jump straight into this one because things are going on. We don't know who those new kids are. They're right around the block. And also, Megan is having some problems with her brother, who is also Malcolm. And we are gonna get ready to up into it. This is not a market substitute.
Market.
Support the official release. Also support the Patreon.
You're not doing it right. It's driving me nuts.
Patreon. Patreon.
Market substitute.
Yeah.
You are being so offensive right now.
You're very offensive. I feel like you were taking some extra
I am being
language.
psychically attacked.
No. Alright, we're getting
You're
started.
being offensive too right now. That's not how they do it. I am wherever I'm not having allergic reaction to whatever's happening.
Lord Naga Naga.
Yeah,
Cobra.
we're back on ER. G.I. Joe.
Captain Girl?
Captain America girl?
Star Girl? Star Spangled Sarah.
Yes.
It's a Star Girl.
Seems that cosmic staff does everything but watch your bum. So I'll take down Cobra myself.
I want to beat up cultists.
Jesus Christ.
He dead.
Fuck.
Ran Rhino into.
Killed.
Got a hole in his sternum.
He misses them.
When are the comms with Earth gonna be reestablished? I need to check in with my outsiders.
Restoring communications is going to take time. Cassie's got the outsiders covered. Lord, did you get any sleep last night?
Yeah, enough.
Oh.
He's not fine. No.
What's going on? Something different's going on.
Holding on in this position, maybe, or this shape, and just probably the brain stuff. I don't know. How do you relax your brain if there's always noise?
I think he's also missing oxygen and stuff, like
Aqualad,
Superboy?
Aquaman. Yeah.
like both of them I think are affected by the atmosphere of Mars. Mars.
Jacques, you honor our family with your visit to our home.
I came as soon as I heard about the cave-in that injured Superboy.
But please, call me Comrade.
He still hasn't healed.
Someone nearly murdered you yesterday. Do you think it's because this someone learned you are investigating my father's death? Well, duh.
It's possible to tell you.
Gar.
We're gonna shake him out. He's the one who's volatile.
Psychic information travels quickly. That's how I learned about the incident at the river. You mean the attempted murder?
Oh my god, God.
Braham.
We searched the riverbank to find the source of the cave-in. We found evidence of twin burn marks. I also briefly sensed a psychic presence near the river that I couldn't locate.
So whomever blew up the Zeta tube and probably the Mars-Earth communication satellite is most likely behind the attempt on your lives as well.
Prince Jem, please allow me to introduce you to Sorcerer Priestess Sarah Smith.
We have
Oh! They know each other in the biblical sense.
Can they not mate anymore because she's yeller?
I would like to show you where my father's body was found in the palace.
I must remind Connor we must meet his friend Baars at the depot.
Maybe you wouldn't mind meeting Bars' transport while Gar and I go to the palace with Prince Jem?
Your sister and I need to steal you away to begin our sacred ritual of building the ceremonial canopy.
She's just normal sister jealous.
And whoa, Bioship found a friend.
Hey. A baby!
Is her offspring.
Oh!
Whoa, who's the daddy?
Kinda her whole tribe. Baby has all of Bioship's memories, but she's a whole new girl.
Aww.
Baby
Why
ship.
don't you guys get to know her?
Oh, he's so excited.
Baby ship!
This is gummy ship music from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh God.
Ticklish.
You be tickling my bio ship, dog. What's wrong with you?
This is so crass. The premier building's got nothing on this place.
Shh.
The Grand Hall is not accustomed to audible displays of admiration. No, geez, you think they've never heard the spoken word before?
Why does it sound like that?
God, this like looks very intense.
I know, the stairs.
Yeah.
There's no stairs.
The crime scene memories you shared with us are very helpful.
Only the banister.
We appreciate you revisiting what must be a painful scene.
Solving his murder may be the first step in achieving that peace.
We can hope so.
I'm tasting a lot of different Martians.
What color Martians?
Every Martian has a unique signature taste, but there's no Shen taste or Garoon taste.
Well, would you look at
Fancy that. What
that?
is it? You found traces of another double laser strike, like at the Zeta Tube in the cave-in.
No, nothing like that. Something familiar. I just can't.
From the cave? I like a good mystery.
Yeah.
I hope you will permit me to express my gratitude for your efforts. Perhaps I could join you in building the sacred altar.
Oh.
Damn, you are the prince.
I don't trust him.
But we have enough.
You know, I was nearly married once.
But he is red, so he would die from that thing.
Didn't work out.
Oh, she became a priestess.
Building the altar is an important tradition.
Aw.
And you don't seem to know many Martian males.
Well, how can we say no?
Gar's not happy.
That's awesome. Idiots.
I can't tell what
Sus!
all their faces look the same, like same expression, so I can never tell when they're like thinking
They
maniacally.
mad.
I understand, girl. I do.
Aw. She wants to stay.
Bioship. She's retiring.
Aww.
Baby will take us back to Earth so that Bioship can live out her final years.
They die?
Oh.
They are bio.
How did you bond with her?
Not this story again. Well, I was a bit of a sneak, actually. Bioship had been pledged to my Uncle John, but I secretly bonded with her before he could, so that when she flew onto Earth, she...
Like that one Targaryen child from House of the Dragon.
Jerk moves.
You can both take heart in the extraordinary gifts you have given one another.
You need to go bond with your sister.
We will assemble a canopy to shelter us from past discord and shield us against future strife. We build this canopy for new unions and reunions as well.
It reminds me of the Jewish wedding tradition. They're like getting married under the
Oh yeah.
makeshift.
Take all your heroes out of my country. Gar, at once. Gar.
Can't lose another brother.
Gar! You were a million miles away and
Oh,
murmuring
damn.
about...
Your Highness.
Oh, he's afraid he's gonna lose Superboy.
Ars the former
Green Beetle.
I am ashamed of my actions.
Once freed from the scarab, you heroically helped the Earthlings banish the reach from both Earth and Mars.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming, Bars.
Bars is in the house!
That was like a bachelor party. And he's also
Yeah.
saying,
Your mind, your body, your spirit, and our bond will all be tested today.
Oh,
When
God.
completed, the altar will stand as a monument to your devotion to Magan.
God, these are intense ritual.
Listen, before all that, we need to get Connor to the surface for some sunlight.
There's no hurry.
No hurry! What if someone takes a shot at us again?
See, Gar? Baby's got us covered.
Oh.
Gar. Maybe take a nap.
Crystal as a reflection of us as individuals.
This is cool. Like just learning about the culture and stuff.
Reflection of our
Yeah.
DC lore is crazy. There's like a lot. A lot. What's up with you and the
Joined
Jen?
Order recently. Was that after your time with Prince Jem?
You invaded my mind?
No, I've studied body language.
Our hearts were joined.
They don't know about body language because they just listen to each other's thoughts.
Yeah.
I was Karun and he was the prince.
Read my lips.
Damn.
God, like, do they have serial killers and like sociopaths?
They do,
they
but I
just
mean, I
seclude
think
them?
the attacks are just like, it's happening. I'm attacking you.
But they said the murder doesn't happen that often.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they must catch it early, right? If a kid's like, I want to kill.
Oh my god.
We will endure this trial. Garfield's ma'alafa akbar is unnerving to say the least.
Yeah, when Gar took that form in town, the crowd went nuts. Gar, sure you're alright?
Leave me alone! Fine. It's just really hot.
Okay.
This boy is not
Something's
fine.
happening. Oh, are there maybe people like?
Yeah, I don't.
He's having PTSD.
Yeah, he
with
needs
that?
to sleep.
Wow, Ma'at, your guidance and strength through this ritual is an inspiration.
Thank you, son. I am.
Oh, you
truly
call him
honored.
son.
Did you do this with Ja'an's family when you were married?
No. Ja'an's entire family disowned her for marrying
Damn.
Shen, except for Ja'an.
So sorry. But it's good to hear Ja'an learn racial tolerance. On Earth, of all places.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Not simply learned tolerance. He learned acceptance.
Ooh.
Empathy.
Ooh. Big ol' words.
Y'all need some.
You escaped the cave-in, Superboy.
Oh no.
Why would it be here?
He hasn't had sleep. He's low on oxygen.
Please don't be
Don't do
somebody.
anything crazy. Don't do something
jump
weird.
Into...
Gar.
What is he doing?
Oh my god. He is hurt because he can't heal.
His weakened state. Connor cannot survive the surface of Mars.
Oh lord.
Oh Lord, I don't.
Such a splendid
Why?
Why
the
did we
show
bring...
do something sweet and then like sad things happen?
We maybe shouldn't have brought Gar.
Be at either of my weddings.
I mean, who knew this was gonna happen?
What's that supposed to mean?
We're only doing this to please Mom and Dad.
Yo, this thing is heavy.
Don't pretend you care about Martian religious orthodoxy. If you did, Miss Martian wouldn't be marrying Mr. Earth.
Shut up.
What does that have to do?
No, you're putting cracks in the canopy.
You mean Miss Shen wouldn't be marrying an Earthling?
I am not a racist with you.
Well, you kind of are.
Stop it.
You've always been ashamed of me, of Macomb, of Dad.
I'm ashamed.
And me.
I took this form to make your friends feel comfortable.
Nobody asked you.
You are ashamed to even be seen as a Martian.
Well,
No.
theirs is emotional. The boy's is physical.
This is not me. And I'm done pretending I'm something I'm not, just to make you more comfortable. When we were kids, you saw what was happening to Macomb and I. You were our big sister.
Aw.
You should have protected us.
It all rolls downhill.
I was just a kid too.
I was a child too. When you were a child, you would sometimes shift your skin to Garun. It never worked, of course. But just now, when you took your old form, the form you were born to, it felt just as psychically false.
Damn.
This is your true form.
Damn. Damn, that's powerful stuff.
I know this. Just having these conversations proves you possess a strong family bond. Now, shall we start again?
I think that needed to happen. That's good.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of that ritual. Oh my god, Gar.
Snap out of
My
it.
god, homie.
I like that they're like his mind is in here. They're like he's freaking out.
Where are you going? No!
Yeah, there's no sun out here, dog.
Bro,
Oh
Hampshire.
no! Oh no!
Oh, boys are getting a little wild out here.
Connor.
No!
You-
Not just leave him there!
Don't.
No!
You will never
is so scary.
This is terrifying. No.
Alright, we got a new bioship.
Yep, baby, go find.
Reach the surface. Hurry!
Oh my
Fuck.
god.
Fuck.
You're gonna have a dead groom.
Oh my.
Oh, thank God.
Guard!
Con Air.
He's out of there. Restore his environment. I'll be back with Garfield.
Prince Jem, it's too dangerous.
Yeah, please, Jeff, please go inside.
Alright, Jem was a good dude. I wasn't trusting him at first for some
He is,
reason.
but what if something happens to him? Then they will get blamed.
Oh no. God.
I don't want anything to happen to royalty.
Why does he look like Endeavor?
Brion isn't here, Garfield. When you turned into a Ma'alafa'ak beast during the riot, you scared the mob. They lashed out at you with multiple brain blasts, leaving you psychically bruised.
Being psychically bruised is a thing?
You're the leader of the Outsiders. You're afraid of losing that family like you lost your mom, and Rita, and Wally. Brion was the first loss of your new family, so you feel responsible, but no leader can control everything. And Brion made his own choices. Please, Gar, let me heal your mind. I'm repairing the psychic damage, but this is just a start. The mental and emotional trauma is still there and requires treatment.
That's a good message too.
Yeah.
And that, like, you have to seek it out.
Yeah, like these are your problems to fix. Like they won't get better on their own.
Guard!
Oh, thank God.
Brother, I'm not going anywhere.
My brain was all molded. But again, she reached out from wherever she is, and she fixed me.
Did she? Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way.
I didn't even realize you were hurting.
But if you didn't fix my head,
Jem?
then
Checking.
Jem.
Whoever it was did repair the psychic
Maybe this
damage.
Southern girl.
Left no nasty surprises behind either.
Or was it his own head?
I
Oh,
recognized the mind
Oh.
touch.
Saturn girl.
Ah, nice.
whoever tried to kill us saved me.
So
Maybe
wasn't
they weren't trying to kill you, man. Someone else.
This mystery gets keeps getting more and more.
Wow.
She thick.
They might have found Superboy in time without you. I thought we weren't supposed to intervene on anything. Except, you know, the one big thing. The history books don't mention this incident one way or another.
Oh, they're
Oh, they're from the future.
Oh,
Is it the bomb?
You did great today, baby. Totally have us covered. I'm happy you're
What?
family now.
So they're from the future.
mm-hmm.
Are they trying to stop the bomb?
I'm gonna wait for somebody else to say the thing.
Just like Impulse tried to do their thing?
Not sure how Forger's gonna take it.
Oh, that's true.
She already told him.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Why?
Now y'all get there.
What?
Yeah,
Y'all get there,
for sure.
right? Like 100%.
Cancel it.
Tim and McGann and
Forge
Garfield
is
handle
Cancel.
it when it comes to
Cancel the next day.
John and I might even get there in time.
I want to be the voice on the other side of the phone in cartoons.
No, I am not on the watchtower just to avoid diaper duty. He's taking his time potty.
Damn, his
But
boots
I
are
said
off.
That's perfectly normal.
Superman, you look like you got plantar fasciitis, bro. That foot looks flat.
That be
He
dead.
escaped his diaper again. You found poop on the ceiling? No, Kryptonian
Hope you're
poop
ready.
does not defy gravity.
Kryptonian poop.
No ceiling poop.
Plutonium.
Is he cranky? Lois, his eyes. Are they red? No? Did you say no? Lois, you're
You better
Oh my
fly over
God.
there right
No.
now, homie.
Can you hear me? Lois! Cyborg, I need a boob tube!
Boom tube booms. That's funny.
Damn.
So
So
funny.
is it that the Mars is gonna end and it's gonna be
Look,
set?
you're trying
No.
to. Me and Serge have figured out a thing. We will not be talking about it.
Okay.
It is a tropey trope. You guys will get to it when you get
Okay.
to it. I don't
It's
want to
for-
We just
pre-ruin
don't
it
know
for you.
it then.
And don't ask because you're not gonna guess it. And the more that you ask,
Okay. So, but they happen to be from the future and they're trying to mess with only one incident. And I'm assuming that's the bomb incident.
Yes.
But,
That's what I'm thinking.
so the bomb does go off and kills everyone.
I mean,
Well, they said the history books don't mention this incident. Okay, so
The-
they are trying to change something
Yeah.
or the other.
Yeah. Well, okay, so glad somebody came help Garfield, even if it wasn't like McGann. Then maybe that kind of shows them that they're our side. God, I almost thought Connor or Gar. I thought Jem might die. Like one of them we gonna.
Yeah, then another international or interplanetary incident.
Yeah.
No, the prince
they would
can't just
blame
up and
the
die. That'd be
humans.
We had some cool customs in this. I'm glad that Megan and her sister had it out. I think that was the whole point of the whole crystallized canopy ritual, to to be zen with it. So you have to choose those people carefully who you take with you there. And because it cracked, they were able to have it out. And then I assume constructed that new one together. So that was an even better one. I'm assuming.
I was a little triggered with the sister. I think that's like a lot of things that said like if you are marrying outside of your culture, that means you do not respect your own culture or don't care about your culture. And the thing is like that has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Like somebody can still marry out of their culture and still have just as much respect and love for their culture and still want to do everything traditionally. Like still want to maybe teach their kids traditionally everything. Like that just amplifies that culture even more.
Yep.
And she was just more so like, oh, you don't care. You're just doing it for mom. Even if you're doing it for mom and dad, you care for enough the culture that you care about you respecting your parents to do that.
Yeah, it sounds like she has a problem with respect when it comes to other cultures.
Yeah.
I do like when she changed and she was like, this felt as psychically false as when you pretended to be green. And I was like, damn, that's like a big moment for mom and daughter, but like also for like understanding people's individuality. I mean, we've got plenty of things like that currently apply it, but like when she's like
that is her true form.
Yeah, she's like, she was like, this is, when she turned, she was like, this isn't my true form and I don't feel like this. And then the mom was like, oh shit, I get it. She's like, I remember when you were young. You're like, that's like, I think that's a great move and that's a great thing to put into this season. Like, if anybody wants to complain about this season, like they're cutting animation budget so people don't have to talk. That's why it's all voiceover, whatever. Yeah, sure, right. But I feel like the themes they're hitting in this season are like heavy things, but they're able to like do it well.
We got
an identity question.
A little bit of that with Violet last season too. But this was like I feel like 10, 15 years ago, maybe the lesson would have been like, no, like this is your true form and you can't run away from it. But here it's like, no, you're a Martian, but like this is how you choose to identify with it. And like now I'm finally seeing that it's okay, because even in the past when she would transform into her original, body she was born with, she was ashamed of it. And like we were like, okay, maybe it's something she'll get over and learn to accept, and like it's not that bad or whatever. But I mean, it's what she chooses, what you choose, right?
Yeah, and we thought it was just like she thought she looked scary, but it's like it's some way deeper shit. I was just like, oh, what? You just come on, everybody here's an alien, and she was like, no, it's even deeper than that. But we didn't, And she also was like, Connor like identifies as a half Kryptonian, because she was like, you're just marrying this human. And she's like, that's not even like half the story. Like you gotta, if you're gonna yell at me, come correct.
One thing I really appreciate about Corey is with the Indian traditions and stuff. Like I try my best to keep up with them, and like I'll attend to like the bots and stuff, and like Krishna's birthday, you know what I mean? Like what's it called? Like Janaman. It's a very long word.
I never saw
Janaman. She's always down to like try those things and like do them, even if you're not outright like believing in this verbatim. And like I'm not even saying I do, but like I just think it's a nice. The way I view religion is more of like it's a sense of community and like bonding and like and I think it's nice. I like the Indian traditions because there's like more meaning and there's like specific meanings in the things you do, and I just find that like interesting.
I like it's a Pride Month, so happy Pride to everybody. And just like when Megan was like, this is not how I feel, and like the mom was like, that's false. It kind of comes down to like also nowadays, like the way you dress, the way you show, like the way you are. Like sometimes the outward appearance doesn't really, it's not the same as how you feel inside. So it's a big deal changing and like have everybody else accept it. Like, this is how I feel. Like if I want to dress up as this or want to be like not a female, like I want to associate with a male gender because that's how I feel inside and how I show it to the world. It's a big deal. So that was really nice. This show has like heavy topics.
I think they're doing it well.
So well, like
I
having
think
this conversation.
Just because it's so removed from like our like Earth life,
Yeah.
the human experience, but it's still so relatable.
They're like, we're gonna hit this shit. We gotta take it to Mars.
Yeah.
I think this is the shit that probably made people roll their eyes, though. Like
What?
some people, like
Yeah.
when the reason like this in last season got some criticism for like being not my word, more woke, you know. But like
Woke train.
I think they shredded it in a way that wasn't like, see.
Yeah,
Transgenders are cool. Like it wasn't like that.
I don't know. I mean, it's very subtle. I don't even know if this is a woke propaganda. This is more so like it's just two races, like right, like
it's woke propaganda.
You think so? You
wanna-
the
like-
mixing of races?
Yes,
I feel like
this
that's
is
been
about
around for
interracial
so
shit.
long.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
but like the way they're pushing it, I'm not saying I fuck with woke propaganda. I'm here for it all day. That's pretty much my middle motherfucking name.
I'm so woke.
But like, if I'm let's say I'm the regular DC comic book person, right? Just your average dude, and I'm like, oh man, we're watching this season, and like I feel a little removed by it, or I feel like it's being too preachy. Like I could see people saying that. I think it's wrong because even when Connor's like, it's cool that y'all are dealing with this here, or that John learned acceptance and tolerance on Earth because like,
racial
damn
tolerance.
dog, like you know.
Like that's a race. He was like he learned not only tolerance but
Superboy's
empathy.
a clone, and he's like, the world is racist. I see it.
I see it.
I'm a white dude, and trust me, I know. Like,
Yeah.
I was also gonna say too. I think it's wild that like you can choose like society, and I'm giving like everybody like whole entire past, left, right, everyone in society. When you choose to change your name, people roll with that, right? And there's stumbling blocks. But they will roll with that. If you're a
They
baby, if
want
you're a
you to
kid,
change your name after
and you're-
marriage.
And
Like-
I'm talking like first name. Like if you're a kid and you're Johnny and you grow up and you're like, I am Jonathan now. People are like, okay, got you. I have made that change. You have decided that is no longer how you identify. That's fine. But it's like because it's your name, it's fine. Even you got Bills and Richards and Williams and all that, and like we can keep up with all that.
Yeah.
But the second you're like, I know, I used to be she and now I want to be he.
Yeah, it's like,
Like
no.
cool, you got your stumbling blocks, but like once you get over that, like move past it. Like it's just
I think like there's
fucking
this
do it already.
can of worms topic, but like as long as you don't mean to disrespect someone if you accidentally call them he or she instead of they either, like I don't think that's a big deal, and it shouldn't be made to be a big deal either, like from both sides. Like if there's a flub, when you clearly can guess the intention of the person. If they're doing it in a shitty way, then yeah.
There's
But
definitely
like,
a difference.
like sometimes I want to call you Christopher. I think the name thing is an apt comparison, but sometimes it's different because like you could jokingly be like, "Hey, Navneet, Navneet."
I mean, but it's still my name, right? Like, what if
Yeah.
I change my name and said I go by Kai?
Like
And you
if,
kept
if
calling
you
me
if you told me you
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
hated going by Navneet,
Yeah.
then maybe I would.
Like
do
I
it
changed my
not
name
so
completely
much.
everywhere, Snubby, and then then it's mean. But I don't think a majority of people, if you call somebody wrong name and it's not malicious, they will correct you, and they probably won't correct you, and they will let it pass until like happening. So I think from one side they're like, oh my god, I don't even know what to say. It's fine.
You just don't know how to interact with people.
Exactly. Just say
problem.
like, and there's a lot of time me and Marquetta, like we know people who like go with different pronouns and we mess it up. We kind of correct
mess
each
it up
other,
all the time.
and we will
I would
mess
correct
it up
myself
regardless.
so quick.
Yeah,
In the
and they will correct us, and we're like, it's fine. We're good. Like I understand what I'm saying. Like it's just a mistake.
I got nervous, bro, in the theater, the first play I did,
yeah?
because I literally just would call everyone they them because I was just afraid of getting it
Yeah.
wrong. Because there were so
play
many
it safe.
people at once when you meet them at once that have different preferences, and I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I'm out of my element here, but I'm gonna try.
gonna
Like,
try
I
to
go
keep
with
up.
not
names.
that hard
Yeah.
to just say they, because like you can say that anyway. Like
Yeah.
I'll say that about Chris, although they went to go get a glass of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Fine.
it all boils down to like intention.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can call someone by the wrong gender with the intention to make a point that's like, I don't respect you
Yeah.
Yeah.
and your choices, or you can just make a mistake, and mistakes are human. Right?
Well, last thing for me, at NormieCon, I had made this mistake and I apologized. And I was like, my bad. Like, I've had a few drinks and that was on me. My B. And they were like, you know what? No one in my life does it to me maliciously. So, like, they're like, I'm at a place where, like, one, this rarely happens, and two, when it does, it's usually from someone that, like, I know,
Know
like,
them, like, the
and,
other
like,
way.
enjoy being around and just make a mistake. And I was like, yeah, that's really good for you. I'm glad that is the case now.
Well, this was a great episode. This has been a great start of the season. I've been
I love
enjoying it. I know
It's cool. We're keeping it on Mars.
Yeah.
It's staying pretty focused. We haven't even really seen much of anything of Earth besides the end credit Superman right
Yeah.
there. Or that's not even, was that Earth?
Yeah, well, he was on
He was on
the
Watchtower
So
top.
Earth space.
Okay.
Yeah, with like magic poop, Kryptonian poop on the ceiling. That'd be crazy.
Kryptonian poop.
Man,
on the
my
side.
baby rubbed their ass on the ceiling. Yeah. Anyway,
All right, guys.
I
We'll
mean,
see you
it's
next
gonna
time.
happen.
bye.
Wow, that was a great episode of Young Justice, and I want to give a special shout out to Brian Falcon, Martin Daswood, Anthony Hardy, Joe Mass, Todd Knuschmuck, and Pubby.